Okay, today I get to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is logos. So we go right here, this logo maker. Now, logo maker is totally different than what you're going to get when you're creating AI images. Okay, AI images are specifically for an image that's going to be very digital, very detailed. Excuse me, not digital. The logo maker is going to use different concepts. Okay, and so you see here, this one we were playing with the word Rocket Mortgage. I was doing this antique shop. It's MD, which stands for medical doctor antiques. And so it puts some designs up here to make that happen. If you go down, let's load some more. We'll just see some ideas here. Excuse me. These mortgage pros, really simple. So when you create it, first you're going to put your business name here. So let's just have fun with it. Let's put entrepreneur. And then it's a business, community, and mastermind. Just having fun with that. I have no idea. Now, let's talk about this right here, because this right here dictates what happens. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to have fun with it. We're going to create a mascot. We're going to make it a modern, no, let's do a vintage mascot. Okay, so when I hit enter, it will do all these. So let's take the words red and blue off. Let's leave the word, let's put green. Let's make a green color here. I like the word green. So we're going to make a vintage mascot. It's going to be green for community. Let's do green and gray. I don't want grayscale though. So let's just leave green and see what happens. Okay. And so I'm going to click create another logo. Why it's creating a logo? Let's go through these. Okay. Abstract just means it's not going to look like anything. It's going to be wobbly or something. A word mark means it uses your word as the primary idea for the logo. Pictorial means it's going to give an icon or an image as the logo primary. Emblem is the specific item or icon. You might think of it as that. Monogram means it's going to capitalize a couple of your words and make that your logo. And then a combination would make combinations of this, and mascot you're going to see in a minute. It creates a cartoon type image. So whenever you're creating with them, and don't be afraid to do this and then click the different things, or click pick for me if you don't know, and just let it come up with its own. Same thing with logo style. Modern, they're going to be really crisp. Classic is going to be more hard-edged. Vintage is going to be old school. Minimalist is going to have less lines on it. Handcrafted is going to look like it's sketched. Geometric, it's going to be using circles, squares, triangles, and then flat's going to be a really clean, crisp image. So you see here, I did this icon, and it came up with an owl, which is kind of cool. I love this. This is a fun little thing. So now let's do the word, a word mark. Let's do pictorial, this one. And let's do modern and keep green in there. So just by clicking two different things, I'm gonna get totally different logos. So let's click on that and see what happens. So again, you need to go in here and play with this. I don't want you wasting your time spending hours and hours trying to come up with a logo. Find one you're comfortable with and just run with it for now. Later, when you start being more successful, you can create a better logo, or you can get somebody to help you with a logo. This is just a good way to get started. And so doing pictorial and modern, it came up with this little network group of people, which is kind of a cool idea too. Okay, let's do one more. Let's do emblem and minimalist. And we'll click and create another logo. The reason I want to show you these different styles, I want you to try them for yourself and make notes. What does abstract do for you? What does modern do for you? More than likely, you're only going to do this logo for yourself. So you already know if you want it to be abstract, pictorial, or a mascot. And you know if you want it to be modern or vintage or old school, I'd call it minimalistic or flat. And so kind of get some ideas. You can look online and find these descriptions better. But it just gives you an idea of how things work different. So this one I did emblem and minimalist. And so instead of these abstract styles, it gave these more interesting images, like this one's a bridge. It's kind of a cool thing. And this is a group of people together. Looks like a choir, doesn't it? So when you create the images, if you like them, I want you to put the stars. Whenever you like things on here, then it'll create more in that style. Do that for all of your apps and your AI power apps. If you don't like it, like this guy looks like he has a crown. These people really have stuck up on their head. So I don't like that one at all. I'm going to do that as a 1-star. I might get this one a 2-star because it's interesting. And this one looks like a choir, so it doesn't fit at all. So I'm going to give that one a 1-star. and then go through and delete the ones you don't want. So hover over these three dots. You can regenerate that image. You can look at the prompt. You can copy it. You can edit it. You can download it. If you want to know how to get download it, you go right there. You can delete it. You can share it, or you can remove the background. So right now, these have a white background. If I click that remove background, it's going to take that background off. And then there I can upscale the image. I believe upscale does cost, so I'm not going to click on that, but just be aware of that. So I'm going to delete that one because I don't even want to see that one. So I'm going to delete the ones that don't fit my style so I can keep my images clean here. See that? That keeps things super simple. This one's kind of boring, so I don't want that at all. I'll just do that. And I'm going to delete that. But this tells the computer when I do these logos, these are the kind I don't like. These are the kind I do like. And so that allows the computer or the AI to kind of learn a little bit about what I like and don't like on these things. And this one I don't like. We'll delete that. And I'll go through these other ones later, but you get the idea of how this works. You can see the icons and emblems work differently. Vintage and modern look totally different. So go in there and play with that. If that'll help you create a logo, then hopefully you'll enjoy that. Use that logo proudly. It is yours to own when you create it on here. Just keep in mind, it is done with AI, so somebody else could come up with a similar logo on that. That's the benefit of hiring somebody to do it. But again, get something you'll run with, start with it, and keep moving forward in your business. And I'll see you on the next training. Have a great day.